Cries of agony permeate through this hospital in Gaza as doctors tend to the dozens of wounded. Israeli air fire killed at least 20 Palestinians in Gaza on Monday, many of them children. Israel said the strikes were in retaliation for rockets launched into Israel from Gaza. There were no casualties among Israelis, but the prime minister still warned of a prolonged operation.
I tell you, citizens of Israel, the current confrontation may last for a while. We don't want an escalation, but he who chooses to escalate will feel our arms strike.
The rockets from Gaza were in response to Israeli soldiers storming the Al-Aqsa Mosque on one of the holiest nights in Ramadan. While Jordan has custodianship of the compound, Israel maintains tight security controls. More than 800 Palestinians were wounded, many of them worshipping inside.
What is happening in Jerusalem and Al-Aqsa Mosque, the Israeli aggression against worshippers and our families in Jerusalem is part of the mass Israeli aggression against the Palestinian people all over the Palestinian territories in the West Bank, Gaza, Jerusalem, and even in occupied Palestine.
The violence follows large-scale Palestinian protests against Israel's forced expulsion of several families from their homes in the occupied East Jerusalem neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah. These evictions are now temporarily on hold, possibly impacted by a call between U.S. and Israeli national security officials.
Our National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan reiterated concerns about the potential evictions of Palestinian families from their homes, and they agreed that the launching of rocket attacks and incendiary balloons from Gaza towards Israel is unacceptable and must be condemned. So this is something that our national security team is closely monitoring. Obviously, across government, certainly the president is kept abreast and is watching closely as well.
The Biden administration avoided putting blame on one side over another.
That violence needs to cease. All sides need to de-escalate, reduce tensions, take practical steps to calm things down.
Washington provides Israel with more than $3 billion a year to help prop up its military. And for now, Palestinian families are paying the heaviest price. Yasmin Al-Sabawi, TRT World.